Yo, what's up? You're watching Toddy D's Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Brooklyn's own Toddy D, and I am back yet with another installment of the 2007 Turnbuckle Promotions MegaFest Wrestling event. That's right, I've shared many interviews in the past, and I'm about to share another one now. This one was with Baby Doll. Brooklyn's own, yours truly, was behind the stick, and my main man from the Midnight Hustle podcast, Die Hard Derek, was behind the camera. This time I interviewed Baby Doll. Great interview. Baby Doll discussed if women's wrestling cheapens the product, the lack of kayfabe, and so much more. And for those of you who don't know who Baby Doll is, look it up on fucking Wikipedia, but I'll be nice enough to give you a brief rundown real quick. Baby Doll managed the American Dream Dusty Rhodes in 1986, where Dusty was going up against the then champ, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Baby Doll turned on Dusty during the match. The rest, as we say, is ancient history. And then later down the road, Baby Doll managed Tully Blanchard and so much more. But we're not here for that. We're here to check out the interview from 2007. Brooklyn Zone's going to take it to you right now. Stand by, enjoy, and then we're going to come back and talk about it.
Hi, this is Baby Doll, your perfect 10 with Die Hard Promotions. As what Flair said, diamonds are forever, and so is Baby Doll. It's very changed. Whenever I was in the business, I was like the only girl with Crockett Promotions. Elizabeth was the only girl at that time with WWF. Now there's so many girls, and they're trying to make such an impact and trying to outdo each other. You know, it's all in the business, and it's all in good fun, and it's all business, and it's all money. So if you've got it, you show it.
Okay. How do you think they are treated fairly backstage by promoters, bookers, and male workers?
I think you get treated by how you demand to get treated. I mean, if you're just going to be in the business to just be in the business, then that's the way you're going to be treated. But if you're in wrestling because you love it, like I do, then they're going to treat you with respect.
Okay. How do you feel about male promoters and wrestlers who say women's wrestling hurts the business and cheapens the product?
I think that they're right, because there's a lot of girls out there that just roll around and show their asses, and they don't know a headlock from a hammerlock. So it does hurt. And it hurts the same thing like with guys that don't know how to work. There's just as many girls as there are guys, but girls have a tendency to do more of the TNA stuff, like here, look and see what I've got, rather than actually putting a match together and doing something that's outstanding.
What are your thoughts on the heat girls have with each other?
I really don't know anything about that, because I don't have heat with anyone. I've always been Baby Doll. I get along with everyone. And if it's jealousy and things like that, well, you know, I'm old enough to be a lot of these girls' moms, so which is kind of hard to say, but you get treated the way you want to be treated. And, you know, if you act all bitchy and snotty, well, then they're going to treat you bitchy and snotty.
Have you ever had any heat with another female worker?
Never. Never. I've gotten along with everybody. As far as I know, I mean, I can't tell you what they say behind my back, but as far as I know, I've had a lot of people come up to me, and I mean, a lot of people say that they have heard nothing bad about Baby Doll, that I've always been held up, because I look at it this way: the girls are here, Baby Doll's up here.
Okay. How do you think TNA is developing a mainstream competitor to WWE?
I like it. I like it a lot. I just started watching wrestling about a year ago. I really like the TNA product. I like the WWE product too. I like ECW, and it depends on like what you want to see with TNA. I figure that they need to bring in Baby Doll and raise the bar up a little bit.
Cool. What are your thoughts on the lack of kayfabe in wrestling?
It's hard for me, because on my first match, I wasn't even smart. Whenever they gave me the finish for my very first match, and they lined up about 10 minutes of like what we were going to do step by step by step, whenever everybody left the dressing room and left me by myself, I was like bouncing off the walls going, that's how they do it, that's how they do it. I think that they take a lot of the mystique out of it. I think they take a lot of the fun out of it. But if you're good and you have a really good match, there's that line of, is it real or what happened? And then the moves and things like this. I just saw the guy, he does the John Morrison deal. His match was excellent. You know, what's being smart and kayfabe on that. If you've got a good match, it doesn't matter if it's kayfabe or not. It's good. It's a good product.
Okay. What do you think is wrong with the business today?
Not enough work for Baby Doll. I really can't complain because we've got so many of the indie shows coming up. We've got a lot of these fan fests. We've got a lot of autograph shows where a lot of the guys that I worked with like 20, 25 years ago were now making a comeback because of WWE 24/7 and just the mystique of it and everybody seeing the product of what we did and how good it was compared to what it is now. It's like you've got the right hand and you got the left hand. You know, you need both of them, and both of them are good, so why not promote all of it? So right now, this is like a really hot time in the business, and I just moved 1,200 miles so that I could work even more. So, I mean, I love it. Right now, I really don't see a downside in it at all right now. Everybody's good, doing good. Everybody's making money. The TV, I mean, you can watch wrestling every night on TV if you want to. The stars are excellent. You've got the one thing, okay, there is one thing I can gripe about. Geraldo Rivera, we are not freaks, okay? We put on one of the best shows that you can pay your money for. And if you want to call us 50-year-old freaks, that's fine. You get your butt in the ring and we'll show you what it's about. We put on a product for the people and they come out. Wrestling is the #1 sports industry. We outdraw professional football, we outdraw basketball, we outdraw baseball. We are a year-round product. So if you want to cut us down, that's fine. We're putting a product out for the people. Don't make fun of us and don't cut us down because there are more people out there seeing professional wrestling than any other professional sport out there.
I have one more question for you. What would be your favorite career moment?
Would be in Charlotte, North Carolina when I went to the ring with Dusty Rhodes and we worked against Ric Flair, and I put Flair's foot on the rope, and 28,000 people gasped, and I thought that they were going to kill me. That was my career move. That was it. That was the highlight.
Baby Doll, I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Diamonds are forever, and so is Baby Doll.
Can you dig it? So there you have it. That's the interview that Brooklyn Zone did back in 2007 with Baby Doll. She pulled no punches. She told it like it is and how it was back then versus how it is now. And she had a hell of a career. I mean, that was like the big shot heard around the world back in the 80s when she turned on the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and then joined forces, obviously, and eventually with not only Ric Flair, but also Tully Blanchard. Baby Doll was one of the first heel managers back in the day. You know, she was really running hot in the NWA territories, and it was a great interview. But, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, the pleasure is all yours. I'm Brooklyn Zone Toddy D, and eventually there'll be a lot more interviews moving forward into the coming new year of 2023. Do me a favor or not, it's up to you. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Toddy D, and you can find me on Twitter at Toddy D Wrestling. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot more interviews. Stick around, check it out, drop me a line. If you have any suggestions, let Brooklyn Zone know. It doesn't mean I'm going to take them, but I'm willing to hear them. All right, that's all I got, everyone. So, get ready for more later.